Hello everybody, my name is Roxie Rose and welcome to Fausts Alptraum. I think this is a pixelated horror game, perhaps? For some reason when I installed this it said I had an earlier version on my computer, but I don't ever recall playing this, so yeah, we're just gonna see what happens, I guess. Okay.
Setting 1012.
Perhaps slightly chillier in the San Fernando.
Again you show yourselves, you wavering forms, revealed as you once were, to clouded vision. Shall I attempt to hold you fast once more, hearts willing still to suffer that illusion? Of lovely hours, those slipped from me and lost, they could no longer hear this latest song. I bring my verses to the unknown throng, my heart's made anxious, even by their clapping. A shudder takes me, tear on tear, entire, the firm heart feels weakened and remote. What I possess seems far away from me, and what is gone becomes reality. Faust. Okay, that's interesting. Today is Heinrich Faust's funeral. Despite how the sign read, even she wasn't sure if that was his real name. So let's put it this way. Today is Daddy's funeral. There are more people than I thought. Aunt revealed traces of annoyance beneath her veil. So sleepy, the girl thought. Why must we get up to face such a dreary day? Chatter permeated the sea of black suits, of which she recognised only a few. A few in the crowd wept with sorrow. How nice it was that there were still those who would lament his passing. It's about time to go, Aunt asked with a smile. Why does Aunt smile when she clearly never means it? The girl yawned and looked at the tomb, almost wishing she could swap places with the person resting inside. The coffin closed with a firm click, as if a patch of clouds in the gloomy sky had run headlong into the wall. Is it this one? No. No matter how tidily the lush blue tiles were stacked, one could still detect the passage of time. What's wrong? Aunt turned around, mystified. The girl didn't want to go in. Aunt smiled wearily as if she had read the girl's mind. You only have to go in and see what's in there. Don't worry, it belongs to you now. No, why do you think that would bother me? This isn't what you guys say at home. However, the girl kept all those thoughts to herself. Never mind, just wait outside then. Aunt waved as she turned dismissively. The doorknob turned smoothly. So slow. Going in wasn't better than staying out here, but she just wanted to go home as soon as possible. Any home would do. Aunt Martha? The very air seemed to freeze. A horizontal layout could just barely be made out through the haze clouding the unlit lights in the antechamber. In the silence it was as if dust would be stirred up by the slightest step, but the odd thing was, there was no dust at all. Weird. Both doors were locked. Why? The electricity must be on. Where's a light? A light. Eek! Kitty! Ah, just a cat. Oh, that was frightening. Feline eyes lanced a sharp look out of the gloom, where coal-black fur melted into the shadows. It flicked away in the next second. It disappeared. Where had it come from? The cat had vanished from the corners of her eyes. Weird. Huh. Ooh. The empty path extended further into the darkness. No, Ant could not have possibly passed by here. But... I'm finally in control. Okay. I will just say, there is no full screen to this game. It's like a tiny box at the centre of my computer, so I'm having so much trouble reading it. The text is like tiny. There was nothing. Empty space all around her, but nothing revealed itself. The air thrummed violently in her ears. There's no way Ant could be here. A screeching noise came from the door behind her. What in the world? Darkness oozed in. I like the art style. Ooh. This was the beginning of the nightmare. A patch of purple was eerily bright in the absence of light, as if it had been sugar-coated with icing. Hello? Ooh. An ear-piercing sweet voice sounded as a patch of purple probed out from the inky depths. Smooth locks bleached of colour as if waiting for a painter's palette that would drip down any second now peered out. The ashen-faced owner turned to greet her. Hi? Yes. Oh, excellent. You understand me. A purplish-white figure pulled itself up as if ascending a long flight of stairs. What time is it? Is it spring? Long sleeves flapped across her vision, but the way the figure moved didn't seem entirely human. Who are you? I remember the door being locked. If there's nothing else, can you shut the door on your way out? It started moving away with a flourish of its sleeves, accompanied by a clopping sound of a horse's hooves. It seemed bored. Okay, but this made her feel a bit uneasy. She yelled defiantly, I don't want to leave. This is Father's old house, so she should be the one to inherit it. The adults had said that before. No matter how unwilling their expressions had been, they'd indeed said that before. Therefore, she wasn't going to let herself be swept out the door, no matter what. The figure stilled and turned back, despite being far away. Oh? She regretted her words almost immediately, particularly as the figure swiftly closed the distance between them. She realised its expression hadn't changed, and she tilted her head a long way up to meet its gaze. Really? Violently purple eyes flashed gleefully as if they had suddenly remembered something. A garish grin abruptly split open the pale face. Elizabeth. A coyingly sweet voice spelled out the girl's name. You've returned. The light disappeared suddenly, as if a window shutters had been snapped shut. And then... the door opened. Her body moved of its own accord, disconnected from a mind roiling with confusion. Elizabeth sprinted up the steps and past a dim door frame draped with spiderwebs, retracing her original path. She couldn't remember why she set foot in this place, and a growing sense of nauseated distaste urged her to leave. Her heart settled when she finally set foot on the lush carpet. As long as the front door is still open, then... Huh? What? There was nothing on the wall. Where's the door? She was trapped by the nothingness that revealed itself in front of her, just like how the cat previously cowered in the corner. This couldn't possibly be happening. Okay. What's wrong? That nauseating voice was starting to become irritatingly familiar. Let me out, she cried. Eh? What's that you say? There's no such thing as a front door, she retorted. I just came in from the front door. I didn't see that. You told me to shut the door on my way out. I don't remember saying that. The unease that had disappeared resurfaced with a will, almost tangible in its strength. Terror, exhaustion. She didn't want to face this latest turn of events. A strong sense of fatigue stole its way into her mind, and her eyes started to close. What's wrong? Ah. Elizabeth. How? Ah, how? How did the being know her name? Her eyes shut firmly before she could ask the question. Indeed, I shall enchant your eyes and your ears, instead of shutting yourself away, sad as the worm, that gnaws your books. Come, follow me to a new place. Let us go then to learn about life, and leave the rubbish of philosophy. Barlow's La Damnation de Faust. Elizabeth opened her eyes. Where is this place? The pendulum ticked away mercilessly in the empty air, as if it was the only living thing left in the world. It was a piece of chocolate candy. Okay. Chocolate. Eating it will impart more energy and your walking speed will increase. It can be used repeatedly until the maximum limit is reached. You'll be unable to progress if you cannot walk. Okay. It was locked. It was dark outside the French doors, no matter how one looked, like it was all fake. A key. The half of the label that remained had the words, if right, one F, right corridor, if right corridor. Oh dear. It's the right corridor. The reflection of my face in a stern expression. Okay, so this game has a bug. I won't be playing it in full screen mode because it crashes everything. Oh, anyway, there were matches in a candle holder. Get matches. Cute. Using matches will increase your vision range. These can be used repeatedly until the maximum limit is reached. You'll be unable to progress if you cannot see. Thanks for telling me that. No firewood. Come find me. Okay. Onwards, little girl. No, there really isn't anything. She woke herself up with a brisk shake of her head. Although she had yet to figure out what had happened, Elizabeth didn't feel right just standing there. Cold shivers ran down her back just as she finished that thought. Would it make a difference if she made a decent effort in communicating with the being? Didn't you want to leave? Why did you suddenly start looking for the door? Those weren't actual questions, just sarcasm that weaved insidiously around her. She slumped on the staircase. Who are you? Elizabeth asked. The gaze directed towards Elizabeth creased into a smile as if it had been waiting for this question. The figure bowed with an almost comical number of flourishes. I am Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles? Me what? Mephisto. What exactly are you? Elizabeth further asked. The demon smiled and slowly paced in a wide circle around the girl. It spread its hands in a way that was annoying for some reason. I am the djinn that denies everything. Those two long sleeves weaved around in a sinister manner. And so she asked, "Can you tell me where the front door is?" "Didn't I say there's no such thing?" "That's what you said. I didn't see a thing." "Didn't you walk in of your own volition? How would you not know where the door is?" "What do you know?" "They won't tell you anything. They actually don't even welcome you. If only you hadn't been born." It had stolen the right to speak, and every word it spoke dripped blood-curdlingly into Elizabeth's head. She had to resist the urge to cover her ears in the face of such cloyingly sweet voice one. Voice one? Weird. That had snuck up to her unawares. Think about it. This place is actually not so bad. It's quiet here. You won't hear those things. You won't even want to leave after a while. Elizabeth turned back to rebuke this weird theory. "No way," she said. "I don't want to stop, or spend even a second here." "Not even a second?" "Not even a second." "Really? All right. Want to make a bet? If you really want to leave, I'll show you the way out." "Really?" "Yes," the demon nodded. "But if at any moment you wax nostalgic about your time here, or wish to preserve any instant for eternity, then you lose." "Any instant?" "Any instant." Well, that didn't seem so hard. She didn't have the slightest inclination to stay here anyway. Elizabeth nodded her head without thinking over it for too long. "Oh, good. Then it's settled." The demon capered in satisfaction before she had said anything. This was also when the bells in the house started tolling. Elizabeth covered her mouth with both her hands before she blurted out, Wait a minute!" The bet had already begun. Despite having a lot to say a second ago, the demon's irregular form vanished up the stairs. And she didn't want to keep it at all. "Ooh, you stole my light from me." "Matches. Ooh, thank you." It was locked. Okay. Oh. Apparently the mice are evil. Okay. There's no door, is there? No. It's a big room with a whole lot of nothing in it. It was locked. Perhaps the key can be used to open it. Key. Just the corridor on the first floor. Opened it with a key. Cool. The sound of someone playing a piano came from the other end of the hallway. Chapter 1. In Puss Boots. Right. Oh, she falls asleep if you stay still. Good to know. Gosh, there's a lot here, isn't there? Matches. Thank you. I have a feeling I'm going to need those. Did actually expect that to open. Oh, the echoing. A half-empty teacup. Okay. The tea was still warm. Oh, so she can interact with these things. A pile of red wine bottles. Red wine had collected at the bottom of the cup. Okay, that's following me. Interesting. Please leave me alone. A mound of animal bones gnawed clean. The bowl was filled with dust. There were stacks of dirty plates inside. Food that had gone bad. Lovely. Is there anything around here behind my webcam that I can't even see behind? No. Okay. What a weirdly pointless room. Cool. Social butterfly. Chocolate. Oh, that's my run, isn't it? Not unless I know how to run. Okay. The end. Morbid. It was locked. Something seems to be stuck on the other side of the keyhole. Carrying on. Matches. Thank you. It was locked. The door was labelled display room. Okay. Leave me alone, you stupid squeaky rat things. Okay. Someone seemed to be mad. Yes, let's not go there then. It was locked. There was an impression of a hoof print. It was daytime outside the window. Okay. It was locked. The door was labelled piano room. Cool. I'm glad we discovered that together. Locked. Display room. Okay. Did I do all that for a locked room? Gonna say yes. And there's nothing up here. Okay. Back we go. Match. Cute. And chocolate. Ooh, that was a very helpful wardrobe. Gosh, it's dark. I mean, I could use one of the matches. I think it'd be a bit of a waste. Anubis. Actually, is that what those mice do? Do they light it? Yes. Cute. Anubis. I think the matches are like my life. Okay. It's locked. She's carrying a rabbit with her. Matches. Thank you. Start. Okay, I guess I'm going in the right direction then. It's paper and ink. Do you wish to make a record? Yes. Ah, this is my room. Okay. Oh, you rat. Honestly. Stupid rats. Squeaky bastards. Anyway, it was locked. Matches. I don't know which look am I? It's my room. Then locked, yes? Yeah, locked. Another rat here somewhere, probably. That's the stairs. I hate you. With a fiery passion. Matches. Locked. Oh. Oh, it just puts me back in bed. And chocolate candy. Oh, and slows her right down. There we go. Okay. Oh, so I should have lit several matches then. I didn't realise I'd been damaged to that extent. Stupid mice. Leave me alone. Okay, carry on. Sleepless Earth. Cool. Go away, mouse. Does it follow me? No, it doesn't. Good. Nothing. Oh. I was damaged for no reason. Opening hours, 4 o'clock. Oh. The Furious Girl. Oh, certainly has issues. Chocolate. Cute. Small piece of metal in the corner. Clock hand. I don't recall seeing a clock. Then again, I have been going through part of this half blind because I didn't realise that the mice could actually kill me. Silly thing to die from. So the portrait said 4 o'clock. So, I mean, I obviously have to change friends. A clock to 4 o'clock. So I'm just going to double check this hallway. Locked. My room. I can hear a clock in here. There's a clock there. Nothing there. It's not a clock I can look at. Stern expression. Interpretation of dreams. Memories from reality are sometimes unable to be recalled in dreams. As long as nothing happens that prompts one to recall their true self, then no reflection will occur. For instance, the dreamer might truly believe he is a sailor. If he fails to recall his true profession when dreaming of navigating the seas... Okay. Right, so the clock must be downstairs. Logic would dictate, since I could not find the said clock. Upstairs. Okay. Or is there really nothing in here? Oh, there is a door. I knew my webcam was blocking something. Okay. And really, there's nothing interesting? Matches. More matches. There's paper and ink. Do you wish to make a record? Oh. Matches. Chocolate. Good. A dead fish. Dig out its eye! Sure. Fish eyes. Cool. I'm so glad I did that. It's locked. A pond can be seen from the window. She can see another window on the wall over there through the glass. Okay, so there's an alternative way to get there then. A sculpture made from plaster. Cool. A puddle of yellow liquid was found inside the furnace. A puzzle made of wood. The witch's sums were written on the sides. Oh. Don't think I have enough for that. There were no missing wooden pieces in hand. Yeah. Okay. Weird. So what did I get? Fish eyes. What on earth could I need them for? Well, in that state of bloated confusion, I think I'm going to leave this here for now and work out what the heck I'm doing with fish eyes and... I hate you. Anyway, I'm going to work out what I'm going to do with the fish eyes and the clock hand in the next one. Yeah. Oh, good so far. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video then. Bye!